Hey guys, I hope your day is going good. Thank you so much for being here with me. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you to the old ones tuning in. I am gonna be talking about the angel number 123, or simply numbers that are in sync, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. You get the picture, right? So 1, 2, 3 simply is letting you know that you are well grounded. You are in sync with Mother Universe. You are co-creating with a creator, right? You are doing exactly what is needed to be done along your spiritual journey. So a few weeks ago, I went to the water side, right? Like the seaside. And there were many boats on the water, right? But one of those boats really stood out to me. Usually I like to read what is written on the boats, but on one of the boats was written 213 weeks, right? The number 2, the number 1, and number 3, and then weeks, right? 213 weeks. If you add 213, that's 6 weeks. Initially, when I saw that, I'm like, this is interesting. I wonder what is going to happen to me in 6 weeks. And I had just decided by then, after a really long break, to go back to school and get a job, like to resume my physical life, right? I had taken a really long break because I was guided to, except I didn't really make good use of that time. It's sad to say, but now looking back, I know I didn't make good use of that time. But also, if I had made good use of it, I wouldn't be where I am now. Sometimes you have to waste time or energy or efforts or money or something. Like you have to lose something in order to see the wisdom in not staying or doing that thing again anymore. You know what I mean, right? Through experience, yeah. So when I saw 213, and I was curious. I'm wondering, okay, what is it? Is it gonna be an improvement in my career? Is it gonna be me bouncing right back to school? What is it? What does Mother Universe have in store for me? And I waited and waited and waited for clarity from Mother Universe to let me know what she was showing to me with that synchronicity. I waited and waited and waited and waited. I just got disappointed. I'm like, you know what? The sign came, but I don't understand it. You know what? Fuck this. No, seriously. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna ignore it. Whatever. It is now that I understand it, looking back. It was letting me know that in approximately 6 weeks' time, I'm gonna be so much in sync with Mother Universe. Like I am going to be as balanced as ever. But back then, I wasn't balanced. I was still searching for answers that, I had questions too, and I didn't get it. Now I do. It's amazing when you have when things unfold in that manner. It looks and feels so magical. The universe is ever merciful. So 1, 2, 3, or 7, 8, 9, or whatever, as long as it's in order. It can be reversed. 1, 2, 3 can be, you can see it as 2, 1, 3, or 3, 2, 1, or 3, 1, 2. So long as it's in order, right? You know that what you're doing, whatever it is you're doing or not doing, or saying or not saying, whatever it is, you are exactly where you need to be. Whether you are doing something or not doing, even the not doing is exactly where you're supposed to be at that moment. Yes, you may not have clarity. Yes, you may be all lost and about to give hope, but that is exactly where the universe wants you to be. There is a lesson in that, and one day you're going to look back and know that, that was exactly where you were supposed to be. You weren't supposed to understand that back then. I remember I even shared that with my brother, my younger brother, right? The one right after me. I told him, anytime I go to that water place, I share stuff I see there with him. And so I told him what I had seen that day and that I saw 2, 1, 3 weeks. And he was excited for me as well. He's like, he wonders what that means. We'll just have to wait and see, he said. And yeah, alhamdulillah, glory be to the Supreme Master. I now figured that out. That was just letting me know that I'm going to be in sync with the universe in exactly 6 weeks. And counting back, it is exactly 6 weeks when I saw that. Guys, so when you see the signs and the synchronicities, you may not understand it in that moment, that instant, but believe me, there is wisdom behind it. You have to be patient. Yes, it's not easy being patient. Especially if you got some Scorpio, Aquarian blood in you. We don't correlate with the word patience. It's not in our dictionary. So yeah, you are in alignment. Mother Universe just wants you to know that when you start seeing that number, those numbers in order. Yeah, and so you should be grateful when you see that, and just know that even if you don't have clarity by then, clarity will soon come if you are patient enough. And if you are patient enough to let the universe, pave the way and guide every step of yours, and for you to be conscious of every single step you take when you start seeing that number. That will be about it regarding the number. I am so grateful to Mother Universe and for all the external forces that come together to show me these beautiful signs and symbols and numbers and synchronicities and everything. This is beautiful. Thank you so much for staying with me to the end if you made it. We didn't crash, right? We made it. Love you all. Love and light. Namaste. Bye.